and gentlemen. Welcome to the 7-Figure Fashion Business Podcast,
where we talk about the fashion industry and how to get your fashion business to 7 figures.
From manufacturing strategies, cut and sew designers, to fashion hot topics and the latest fashion trends, I'm your host, Monica Monique.
And I'm your host, XYZeee. And let's jump into today's episode.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Afternoon, evening, wherever you are, whatever time it is.
What's up?
We said that at the same time.
What is up?
Oh my God. So I got introduced to the winning effect over the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
So the winning effect, and I don't remember where I saw it at, or somebody said it somewhere, and I was like, let me look up what that is. It was what I thought it would be. So the winner effect is a term used in biology to describe how an animal that has won a few fights against a weak animal is much more likely to win later fights against stronger animals because it now believes that it is strong. Now, then they related it back to humans, right? So it says, when we win, we produce a dopamine, which triggers a good feeling in the reward area of your brain that you want to experience again and again. But it doesn't just feel nice. Researchers have found that the winning is also important to shaping people's lives. Basically saying that the more people win, the more they believe that they are a winner.
Mm-hmm.
And even in situations that they go into that possibly they shouldn't or aren't prepared for, because they believe that they are a winner because they've won at so many little things, they now are more likely to win at the big things because they already believe they are a winner. Take that back to the animal thing where it said a weak animal who has, or whatever, an animal who has won a lot of fights against weaker animals is now more likely to win fights against stronger animals because that animal now believes it is strong.
Mm-hmm.
I think people are like that as well.
Yeah.
Where, let's say you win your high school.
It made me think about real life.
Yeah, think about life, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's say you win everything in high school. You're the popular person in high school. Say you're the popular person in elementary school. And you're the best basketball player in elementary school. Then you go into high school, you already believe that you're the best basketball player. Maybe you have to try out and whatever, but maybe compared to the other people trying out, you have more confidence because you were the best in elementary school.
Mm-hmm. Vice
versa, say you're the best in high school and you go into college, again, that's a whole different ball game. But because you have the confidence that makes you believe that you are the best, you're more likely to get opportunities because of that mindset. Mm-hmm. And I think that just trickles into every other area. Mm-hmm. What do you think about that?
I think it's in real life.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell. I've been in situations where I noticed that that's true.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm about to go into everything thinking I'm a winner.
Yeah.
Thinking I'm the best because I definitely like, can't do this.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it works in reverse too. Like the loser effect.
The loser effect.
If you lose a lot of competitions back to back.
I'm not doing it. I'm going to lose anyway.
Huh?
I was saying like this the mindset, like I'm not trying out for the basketball team because I'm not going to make it.
Mm-hmm.
Then you go try out, you don't make it.
Yeah.
Because you knew you wasn't going to make it.
Yeah. I think you really have to pay attention. Because also, there are a lot of things that people look at as losses or that people look at as wins that to somebody else would be considered a loss or that to somebody else would be considered a win. So to somebody, getting a free coupon for a case of water might look like a win. But to somebody else, they're like, oh, but I really wanted a Starbucks gift card. Or I really wanted free groceries this week, or I really wanted something different. I think that they might think that was a loss. Mm-hmm. So I think it's also mindset. Like, you need to start looking at certain things as wins that might not be.
In church, he said, the pastor was talking about how the slightest inconvenience can ruin our day. Like, we think something Mr. Lawson said, between 7:23 and 8:18 in the morning. You don't wake that up. You don't wake that up.
Yeah, I'm like, okay. Mm-hmm.
If the smallest inconvenience happens, then you'll have, like, the loser effect throughout your day. Mm-hmm. So, like, if you get this coupon, but you want the Starbucks coupon, that'll affect your day. Like, it'll be, like, ruin your day.
Right.
And then you'll have the loser effect.
Yeah.
Mindset.
Yeah.
What else did he say in church? It was good. I forget.
In the church sermon that I listened to, it was pretty much about, So he said basically, it was about how your heart is a liar, right? And he was playing the guitar, but in the scripture, it was talking about the harp, H-A-R-P. And I guess the harp was called a lyre, like that was the name for the instrument in old ancient history. And he talked about when God tunes your heart to a higher key, right? So he said the guitar, right? He's playing E, right? The note. He's playing E. And there's a person on a digital piano that's playing E. Now, the E sounds different, but because it's a digital piano, it's always in tune. The digital piano is always going to be right. So he has to tune his instrument to what he knows is right versus listening to the guitar. In a similar effect, why would you listen to your heart instead of tuning it to something that you know is correct? So if the digital piano, God, if it sounds like this, ding, but yours sounds like ding, you know it should be higher. So you need to tune it to that versus thinking that your sound is the correct sound. And basically what he was saying is like, you need to tune your instrument to a higher key. The one that you truly know is correct. Because yours is a liar. So.
That is deep.
It was a good sermon.
The heart is a liar.
The heart is a liar.
When the mind and the heart is at war. What to do?
You don't know what to do.
Well, your mind is right.
Your mind is right?
Your mind is telling you. Not all the time.
Yeah. I mean, I think feelings are right. I don't know if your thoughts are right. I don't think your thoughts are right. I think your thoughts can lie to you. I think your heart can lie to you. But I think the feeling that you get around people or certain situations is correct. There's a reason you feel uneasy. And that's any situation. If it's work, if it's relationship, if it's family, if it's you walking down the street and something feels uneasy, that feeling is correct. Now, if you think it's a bear behind you, it's probably not. But if you're in the woods, it might be. But I do think you should listen to your feelings and how you feel. Sometimes. We're supposed to get into hot topics today.
Yeah. Did you see? Okay. Are you on Threads?
No, and you know this.
Okay, so Threads is all of my Instagram, all the people that I follow on Instagram transformed over to like this Twitter. Threads is like Twitter. So I'm not.
Why are you getting further and further down?
I'm not on Twitter anymore.
Oh, good.
I've been with it.
Good.
Twitter is toxic. But I have such a positive following on my Instagram. And it's all like every fashion person that I follow, they made a thread. So my whole thread is
really,
but it's fashion gossip.
And it's all just words. There's no pictures or anything.
Oh, people can put pictures up.
Oh, you can. Okay. Videos? Can people put videos on threads?
I don't think so. I haven't seen.
Okay.
Maybe. But somebody put on Threads. It was like, dear fashion designers, if you drop a design the same day that Zendaya like breaks the internet, like don't wait. whenever Zendaya about to wear something or she go to a appearance where she got like a red carpet, they say like when her picture's going viral, don't even put out like your new design because it will get ignored.
Why? Oh, because it'll get ignored?
It's gonna get ignored. She's gonna outshine. Like, she's always the topic in the fashion world. But my whole threads timeline was about Zendaya.
Really? Really? Interesting. Okay.
She recently wore New Glare.
Okay.
It's like
the superhero look.
Yeah. And they was like, Zendaya wearing the same thing as Beyonce. It's hilarious.
Did Beyonce wear it?
Something similar in her performances. And like, you know, it's the beehive, like the get your body.
When the robot kind of pulls her outfit off of her. Yeah. I would have never made that connection.
They said her doing it like years later after Beyonce. That's all they talk about on It's like,
really?
But you know that they was for it. You know, if Kim K did it, they would hate Kim K for it.
Of course.
But they loved Zendaya for it.
Really? Okay.
How did you feel about that look?
I mean, I've never seen this movie, The Dune, that she's promoting right now. Are they superheroes?
And I've never seen it.
I think they're like, I thought it was like Hunger Games. I've never seen The Dune. But in Hunger Games, it's like these kids fighting to survive, wearing shabby clothes, fighting against each other to get to this next community where they can live a little bit longer. So I thought the movie was kind of like that. But then when she wore a superhero look, I'm like, well, maybe this is like a superhero movie. Maybe it's not. But maybe it is. I was thinking maybe this outfit goes with the theme of the movie. Because if it does not, then this is an odd outfit. This is an odd outfit choice. I thought it was an odd outfit choice. But if it goes with the movie, then yes, it makes a lot of sense. She looked gorgeous in it. She looks gorgeous in everything. Yeah. I just was thinking, I hope this movie has something to do with superheroes.
Really? I didn't like the look.
Yeah.
I liked it. I didn't like it on her.
I mean, because are we going to the grocery store in this? Like, what's the plan? Because this for a red carpet, I just felt it was odd. But again,
it was. I did not like it. It was just new to me. For Zendaya to do something so daring.
I'm used beautiful.
I'm used to a beautiful look.
And I think that was beautiful, though.
I think it was daring, and I wasn't used to it. It was daring.
Okay. It was.
But I like the new glare design. I loved it.
Okay. Did you see her wear the Alaia white wraparound dress? That was so beautiful to me. That was beautiful.
That was brilliant.
I saw that dress. Somebody had posted that Alaia collection or whatever, and that was the dress. They just had it hanging on a hanger and just looked like one big swirl into a skirt.
I can imagine it being beautiful just on a hanger.
Beautiful. And not 2-3 days later did I see Zendaya wearing that look.
It hanging on a hanger would have sold me.
Like a giant telephone cord or something.
Yeah. I was like, I want to try that on. Even if I'm not about to buy it, I was like, oh, okay, I have to try this on.
Yeah. That just gave me an idea for something. But I thought that was beautiful. And then even looking into the Alaia collection, a lot of their pieces, well, I think the whole collection, they told a story behind it, basically. So they said that each piece was made with just one yarn of wool, like one steady strip. So if you saw something on the collection that was fringe, that fringe is not fringe. It's one loop being looped back into each other side by side until it creates this look. Same thing with the coats. That's not fur. It's just these tiny loops going in and out to make it look so closely textured that it looks like fur. And then same thing with the look that Zendaya wore. Like, that was made on a textile thing that was made of one yarn of wool. So everything is coming from the same thread. Like, that was the theme of this quiet luxury collection that Alaia produced. And I thought that was beautiful. I think it made me look at the clothes differently. It made me look at the collection differently. It made me appreciate the art behind, the story behind the work differently. And I think story matters.
Yeah. Now, the dress was nice, but now I know the story is more unique. And now I can respect the price too.
Yeah. Yeah. I love that you said it. Now you respect the price. So storytelling will make you respect the price?
I mean, I always respect the price because I'm a designer and your price is your price.
Right.
I get it.
Agreed.
But now I'm going to understand that this is time consuming and one of a kind.
One of a kind? The pieces.
Being made like that?
What if that's how everything is made and he just said it in a way that made us appreciate it? Then that's smart.
Working.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm like, if that's true, then that's smart too. Another collection that came out, or a design that came out that had a story behind it, was the Mschf Global Telephone Bag. Global Telephone Game Bag, whatever it's called. Basically, Mschf, MSFT, Mschf. It's called Mschf. MSCHT.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the big Roots brand, right?
Yeah. So they came out with a purse that was basically a compilation of every famous bag, the biggest famous bag. So what they did is they played this game of telephone with factories. So they went to one factory and said, hey, we want a copy of the Hermes bag. They made the copy. Then they said, okay, to the next factory in a different country, hey, mix this Hermes bag with a Celine bag. And they do that. Then they go to the next factory in another country, mix this Hermes and Celine bag with this Dolce & Gabbana style. Then they do that. Then lastly, they go to the last factory and say, hey, add in some details that look like Dior. This Dior bag. So now they have this bag with all these ideas from the 4 most popular bags in history right now. And they come out with the bag and they name it the Global Telephone Game Bag.
So they used AI, but didn't use AI.
No, they didn't use AI. They used.
I'm saying they used
factories.
the AI. They could have did it with AI.
They could have did that with AI.
Saved a lot of time.
Saved a lot of time. Would have. I
don't like the bag.
But you didn't like it before the story. And you know the story. What do you like?
I don't like it.
No, I still don't like it. Yeah.
I seen it and I said, this is cliche. I feel like when Dior did it, Dior did that cow bag. And I didn't really like the cow bag, but it still was cute. But the cow bag didn't last long. Like the cow bag was kind of like a fast fashion bag that just looked cute for a little bit, but the curve of it just was weird to me. Yeah. So that's one of the bags that they went off of, and it's just curvy. I don't know. I don't like the bag. And then the story just made me not like it more because I want
the Dior saddle bag.
It's a lot of designers trying to make bags now. Because of Telfar.
You think? Because of Telfar?
Not because of Telfar, but Telfar is the new successful bag designer. And I think that every designer is tapping into the bag world because it's luxury and it's brilliant and it's smart. But I think everybody needs to sit out. Like, give it more time.
Sit it out?
Sit this one out. Like, give it more time. Like, and I think everybody coming out with just different shaped bags to try to. I didn't like it.
To try to be different, or to try to have an it product. So let's read the comment section. One comment says, "So the factories designed this bag and not you." Okay.
Yeah.
Somebody said it's cute. I'm not gonna lie. Somebody said I'm kind of looking for it. Somebody said I still don't like it. Somebody said I'm a huge fan. Somebody else said, now that I know the bag story, I actually love it now. Somebody said it's different with this GIF emoji. So I think that means they don't like it. Somebody said they like everything everything but the price. Now, mind you, it's $600 or $650. One of those. This girl seems like she has your facial expression with this gift. It's like she's not really
give it more
it.
time, more thought. Like, I see where y'all was going with it.
Somebody said it's cute and creative, but not $650. But not for $650. A lot of people are saying they're here for it and they like it. Somebody said it's an ugly duckling bag.
Oh. But this was the same reaction to the big red boot, so maybe this will be another fashion social experiment.
Yeah, somebody says, I hate to say it, but I like it. Somebody said this is a crazy dangerous telephone. Somebody said it's a Frankenstein bag, which I like that name better. Frankenstein bag, because you know the story of Frankenstein. He was basically made up of different parts of different people. I like the name Frankenstein bag better than global telephone game bag.
But you literally copied.
The story made me like this too. Now, this price is another thing. But I think the story matters.
Okay. But you copied other designers. So, who wanna support you? I mean, who wanna respect you as a designer? And then...
Right. I mean, I think, but just like how some people said, I think the description made me like the bag. I think people are going to buy it based on the description. Same thing with Alaia. It made you appreciate the collection more, knowing the backstory behind this one string of yarn. I think you have to like the story.
Okay.
To like the bag.
Yeah, I don't like the bag or the story.
Yeah, see?
And we copied too much. As designers, everybody worried about what this designer doing, and trying to put it into their brand. So I can see you trying to do like their business strategy, but I think your brand is your brand, and you copy, 4 different designs and put it into one, and it just looked like Frankenstein.
I get what you're coming from. I like that they put out the story. I think that it made more people interested than not. Did you see the banana shoes?
What is it? Shoes? I think I've seen them.
Where are these banana shoes? It's a different designer. I thought they were Mschf. I thought they were the same brand because they were so weird.
That bag do look like a Mschf bag though. I'm not surprised that Mschf did. They have like this. Can I describe what their brand is? They have like this spaceship brand. I don't know.
Is it a spaceship brand?
Their brand reminds me of like outer space.
This is how different and weird it is? Okay. I'm looking for these banana shoes and I cannot find them. I sent them to...
And I think that bag is more so costume. Like fashion show, runway. Something that'll be cute in that area, but not in the streets, not in real life. But let's see. With this bag, start trending.
Oh, did you see the Telfar Valentine's Day promotion? I'm sorry. Brandon Blackwood.
I believe so.
Do you pay attention to Brandon Blackwood?
I think I've seen it.
This? So, Brandon Blackwood. Do you know who this lady is? This lady, Sprinkle, is known for, I think she has a YouTube channel where she gives women advice on how to get
I know this lady.
Get a man that's expensive, that will pay for your whole lifestyle. How to talk to a man, how to seduce a man. Oh, Sprinkle baby, if you could just buy me this Birkin, I would really love and appreciate you for it. Or, her spending whatever. So for Valentine's Day, the Brandon Blackwood company came out with a red purse, and Miss Sprinkle herself in a what I hope is faux fur coat is the promotion, the model for this bag. And I thought, ooh, now that is marketing. That is top tier.
That is brilliant.
Because not only is she a representation of quote unquote love, but the people went off, basically saying like this was the perfect collab. Like that's the collab they wanted to see. So I thought that was really, really cute.
Mm-hmm.
Also, speaking of collabs, Usher and Skims.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see that before? That was a couple days before the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Usher came out with his promotional commercial
mm-hmm.
for the Skims brand. And I also thought that was good timing for that partnership.
That was perfect. You know Kim K gonna be on it.
Yeah. Her collections are always...
Everybody... All the ladies used to... I don't know what the ladies still... Do the ladies still, like, feed off Usher?
Yeah.
Lust over Usher?
Oh,
okay.
Girl.
Okay.
Now that...
I wasn't sure because of the scandal.
Look at that cow print.
Okay.
Especially now that that Super Bowl performance was hyped up the way it was. His new album came out. I think it stopped. But, yeah, people are definitely feeling Usher more now than ever. And they said the new album is good.
Okay.
I should maybe listen to it. I love R&B.
I listened to his old album and I was like, in love.
Really? Did any other collabs happen this week? J-Lo's movie came out. This wasn't a collab. But J-Lo's movie came out on...
About herself or...
Amazon Prime. About herself and her love story with Ben Affleck. And I think her love story overall... I haven't watched it. I do want to watch it. But when she was on The View, I thought something interesting that she said was she had brought the idea to several platforms, you know, Peacock, Netflix, Hulu, whatever. Nobody would pay for this documentary that she wanted to put out. Or they didn't believe in the idea of her telling her love story through her album that just released as well. And basically the album, This Is Me, now is a follow-up to This Is Me, which was her album in the early 2000s when she was first in a relationship with Ben. Is this his name, Affleck? What's his name? Ben. So I guess that relationship had a lot of heartbreak, but that was who she said was the love of her life. They didn't work out. They were young, and they both moved on. She married two other people in between that time, and he married somebody else and his 3 kids by another Jennifer. And now that they are back together, you know, this love story kind of rekindled. But either way.
Oh, they're back together?
Yeah, they've been married for about a year or two now.
Okay.
But the point was, so she went and funded the documentary herself, the movie, hired actresses, producers, filmmakers, directors, camera people, lighting, filmed the whole thing herself, then showed it to all these people, and then they started to bid on it. Like, because they loved it so much. And then they were like, oh, well, now we get the idea. Now we love it. Now that it's already produced, and we didn't have to pay for it. But now we understand it. Now we want to fund it. Whatever. Amazon got it. Came out 2 days ago. Now it's the number 1 streaming movie and documentary on Amazon. So I think the whole point is, I think you should always start with funding yourself.
Yeah, I can see that. People don't understand your vision because they can't see it. So I think when you're saying it, they're not seeing it the way you're seeing it.
Yeah, and if they produced it, maybe they would have produced it in a way which she didn't like.
Yeah.
You know, and I think even in business or even business ideas, if somebody's telling you no, or that sounds dumb, or we don't want to do it, or we don't want to be part of it, figure out a way to do it anyway, and then see. You know, I think if you can,
nobody understands.
Make it happen.
Nobody understands it first.
Yeah. We had a list of business mistakes that entrepreneurs are making. I wanted to run through that list.
And the first one is copying what I was talking about with that bag.
Yeah.
Because I didn't like that bag. But we'll see where it goes. Maybe it'll have the same effect as the
big red boots?
The big red boots.
I think they can make fetch happen.
The first mistake that new entrepreneurs make is no plan.
Not having a plan.
Going into your idea, exploring your idea with no plan, no business plan, no production plan.
Yeah.
Spending way too much money first.
I think a lot of people do that. Some of those people are next to me. I think a lot of people do that. Spending too much money. I think you should try to do any new business plan for as much money as possible for $0. It don't take no money to write down a plan. Mm-hmm. It don't take no money or maybe some money to create an AI mock-up of your design. Mm-hmm. It don't take any money to promote that AI mock-up. Mm-hmm. And see how customers react to it versus buying fabric, the time it takes to make it, then not even posting a picture like some of us do over here to my left. You're on my right, never mind. But yeah. I'm just saying.
Trying to do everything yourself.
Wow. Who do we describe? Wow. I don't do everything myself. How many people work in my store?
You just stopped. Girl. Oh my God. You just stopped doing everything yourself.
Yeah.
And I don't like doing everything myself. I would pay somebody to do something, like, you're crazy. You could have did that on Canva. Or
what did you pay anybody to do for your business?
Everything. I don't want to do nothing.
What did you pay somebody to do? I would like an example.
I forget what it was. I remember you said something like, we just do this. Every time I want to pay for something.
Maybe it was something unnecessary because I want you to make money first. I want you to figure out how to make money before spending it.
Making things perfect before launching.
Who does that sound like?
Me. Mm-hmm. Not surveying potential clients.
Because what did I say? You could put up an AI automated design and see how customers react to it first before you make it.
I never thought that. Copying others. Not passionate about your business idea. Not starting today.
Not starting today. Okay, but the last three. Copying others. You wanted to go into that with the pink and black with. No, I'm sorry. The Mschf.
Oh, yeah. I didn't like it.
Because it copied others?
Yeah.
And you saw that it copied others before you knew the story? Okay.
Because 3 of those bags is played out. The Birkin is always just going to be around.
Yeah, for sure.
But the other 3, they wound up being played out. So what are you copying them for anyways?
Right.
I don't know. It just didn't give.
It didn't give.
And I think it didn't give because you copied.
Yeah. How many different ways is there to do a bag, though? They actually a lot. A lot.
That's for the next big bag designer, which is me. What I need to unlock out. Unlock my creative.
Yeah. I think Brooklyn is the next big bag designer.
She designed the bag.
You remember that crochet purse she made for me? It was the most beautiful purse. I wore it to Art Bible.
Who is the next big? What is going to beat out?
That's cute. Look at this Brandon Blackwood. Now this is a purse I would.
Oh yeah, that's cute.
Wear. I love that.
What is going to beat out the Birkin? What is going to beat out Chanel? What is going to beat out Louis Vuitton?
Telfar did, didn't it? Like Telfar is a really popular bag. I would walk down the street and see people with that Telfar bag.
And the bags. I bought a bag when it first got popular, but the bags that he's selling now, he definitely updated the quality and did something better because I went out yesterday and I seen some Telfar bags and it was really nice. It was the same bag that I had. Oh yeah, that's cute.
Crochet.
That is really cute.
Clouds.
I didn't know she made it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like, Brooklyn may be it.
Maybe.
Brooklyn may be it. Cloud bags.
What is the next bag shape? It ain't that Mschf bag.
Right.
They tried.
And I think they'll sell a lot of products.
For sure. Because of social media.
That's that list. What was the last 2? One was not starting today, but after copying, what was it? You forgot that.
I remember watch.
You said you gonna remember watch?
I remember watch. Right before it was. Not being passionate, I think.
Oh, not being passionate about the idea?
Yeah, not being passionate about your business idea.
Not being passionate about your business idea. Do you think that people are not passionate about their business idea?
I think that it comes with when you share your idea.
That makes you not passionate?
With other people and me, yeah.
Really? It makes you not passionate?
Yeah, or the loser effect. Like,
how? You didn't lose if you didn't try?
I did try.
So then how does it not make you passionate then? Like for me, I think telling people makes me more passionate. It makes me put it into gear because I told somebody. Like, now I can't not do it.
Mm-hmm. We'll stop telling people my ideas.
And then do you do it?
Yeah.
Where?
All the time.
But like, where are the ideas at?
Coming.
No, not coming. I mean, like, so when you stop telling people about your ideas and then you still do it, what do you do with them?
Mm-hmm.
For example, I don't know if I ever told anybody that I did a podcast.
Mm-hmm.
I remember the beginning, you were like, oh, my sister, my husband, whatever. I was like, oh, I haven't really told anybody. I just put it out.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think that I did it that way because I wasn't passionate about it. I think I did it that way because I didn't want other people's opinions or people to listen and tell me their thoughts. Mm-hmm. Which at the end of the day,
I didn't tell anybody. Everybody found out from social media, or just everybody found out from me having a beer.
I don't think I posted about it for a long time.
Yeah, you didn't.
And then when I did post it on my personal social media, nobody cared. Because I think people who I follow aren't into fashion. I know.
On your personal page?
My personal page, not my business page. My personal page.
Mm-hmm.
Which is fine. I don't think that makes me any less passionate. I feel like I'm more passionate about this podcast than even some of my other business ventures. Mm-hmm. So I'm trying to think about what makes somebody not passionate about their business idea. How can it be your business idea if you're not passionate about it?
Right.
You know? Mm-hmm. Then it's not yours, is it?
I don't know what makes me not passionate and what makes me passionate. I think what makes me passionate is, I don't know, just in my heart. I know I'm destined for this life.
Yeah.
I know this gift was given to me for a reason. And that's what makes me passionate.
Yeah. I feel like
I'm just unlocking. I think I'm just getting out of like toxic, negative, small-minded people. I don't think nobody around me ever had never. I think I'm the first person to chase a dream.
For sure.
The first person to take the entrepreneur route, and it's so risky.
Mm-hmm.
So I think at first, being so young, and I think it just was scary.
For other people. Yeah.
And nobody believed. Back to, you can't, like, nobody see your vision. So I need to be like J-Lo.
Right. And just create it without. Yeah, I think for me, that's kind of, I feel like what I did with Shop though. Like, I feel like I went to investors first. I went to different companies first and said, will you invest in this idea? Will you put money into this? And everybody was like, no, we don't see the vision. We don't understand the concept. We don't get it. And then I started to just produce the MVP, minimum viable product, for the ad. And then people were like, oh, okay, I can kind of see it. But then even last year in 2023, when I started to do pitch competitions for it, then people were like, okay, this is a good idea. This is smart. This can change the game. But that's 3 years in the making. I started doing this. I started creating that app in 2020. And it's still not on the market yet. But the idea is still growing and being produced and getting more people involved. But mostly, the reason I think I'm not checking on that product every day is because I don't want it to be my company. I want Steve Jobs type people to take that product on, and I'll make money from just being the one to produce the base and the idea, whatever. But y'all can have it, like
That's how I feel about the fashion platform or the AI thing that I have an idea of. I think that we don't have any platforms as fashion designers. We have to, even when I went on like a lot of fashion designers' websites just to see how they take orders, it's like this website leads you to this website, and it's not one platform for us.
Yeah.
So I want to create a platform for us to be able to take orders, design,
and still be able to have a functioning website. Yeah.
Even down to like there's so many options with custom designs. We don't even have our websites can't do anything for with the website platform that we use. We so stuck in one way. But I can't run a fashion platform business. Somebody can have an idea,
right?
And y'all take it,
right? But give me that 10% off the top.
Exactly.
You know,
Kris Jenner. I need my 10%.
Kris Jenner. But yeah, so that's just some topics that have been in the zeitgeist this week. That we wanted to kind of talk about. But any closing statements?
No. Okay. Any closing statements for you?
No.
Did you?
Closing statements from this episode.
What's your lesson of the week?
My lesson of the week is invest in yourself.
Yeah.
But try to spend as little money as possible. So if you can use an AI platform or a digital mock-up or some other way to create your idea to get it in front of potential customers to see what they think of it before you start putting money into production, I think that that's what you should do, because it's almost heartbreaking when you put your money into something and it doesn't work out, it doesn't get any sales, and you have to start over with something new. So I think starting the process of getting feedback from your target customer is something that people should do. So yeah, invest in yourself time-wise. It doesn't always have to be financial. But yeah.
Okay.
Count your blessings
before you count your money.
Bye.
Bye-bye.